This is why TED Talks is a thing, because they help me so much. Like, literally, the amount of confusion and, like, just ridiculousness that I go through, like, on a daily basis, like, is grounded and helped with TED Talks also. Just, why do I do that? Hold on. Okay, if you guys don't know what TED Talks are, they're basically, like, this platform. I'm not entirely sure how long they've been around, but I'm pretty sure it's been a while. And they're basically just people that are, like, influential, like, that have done something with their lives and that are inspiring. And then TED Talks, like, asks them to come on to TED Talks and talk about what they've done and how they've changed their life and why their life is inspiring and how to make your life inspiring as well, or how to change your life the way that they changed theirs, and blah, 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 blah. And it's actually really interesting. I really love watching TED Talks. Although I will admit, sometimes I will be watching a video and I know what the message is, but, like, my mind rebels against it so much that I don't receive the message, and that's frustrating. But, like, I mean, at least I got the message, you know? Like, I got the message, I have the idea of the message in my mind. It's just that, like, I want to reject it because I don't want to accept that that's a thing. For example, this one that I started watching, it was finding your passion or something like that. And I was watching it and I was expecting, like, something like this awe-inspiring, like, thing of, like, this is how you find your passion. It's, like, flawless and it works every time. It's, like, amazing. It's, like, it's so phenomenal. Like, it's a miracle. Like, you find your passion like that, or, like, you find your passion. Like, I was kind of expecting a blueprint on how to find your passion. That doesn't work, okay, first of all. Like, every passion is different and, like, just, and varying on the person. Like, there's not going to be a blueprint on how to fucking deal with passion, first of all. How to find your passion. And just, like, a lot of times I'll do this where I, like, admire a person, or admire, like, what I think something is going to be. Like, say this video, I thought it was going to be, like, awe-inspiring inspiration in a very different way than how it turned out to be. And that's what I do a lot of times. Like, a lot of times, for example, when I was talking to my uncle and came out to him, like, expecting him to be all, like, sweet and, like, accepting and, like, inspiring and, like, comforting, and he just treated it like it was nothing, which comforted me, but in a very different way than I was expecting to be comforted. So it wasn't bad. It was just different than what I was expecting. And I do that a lot, like, where I, like, dramatize. Is that a word? Dramatize, right? Something to that extent of a situation where I think it's gonna be, like, way, like, more better, or way, like, crazier than it actually is gonna be, and, like, just, like, make it seem like almost, like, TV-like, or, like, angelic and, like, holy, instead of just, like, a normal situation that you would have with the average person. Even if you do, like, care about that person a lot, like, they're not gonna be, like, turn into Jesus just because you talk to them about something deep. Like, so, yeah. I do that a lot, which is very frustrating because I have to deal with, like, the fact that, like, I'm always disappointed, but not in the way that people normally are disappointed. And it's just because, like, I up the game too much and I expect too much of a situation than what is actually given. And it's not that what's actually given is bad, it's just that not as grand as I thought it was going to be, because I overanalyze and over-expect things, over-exaggerate how things are going to be when they don't actually turn out that way. Anyways, so I was watching this TED Talk on passion. Sorry, I just forgot the word passion. Okay. And so I'm, like, watching this on passion, and I'm thinking, like, she's talking and talking, and I'm, like, half listening, half being like, bitch, like, when are you gonna get to the point where it's gonna be awe-inspiring and I'm gonna be shocked in my seat and happy, and, like, it's gonna be, like, a monumental moment. Yeah, that didn't happen. What did happen was she said some things that I wanted to reject, but I knew were right, because she was talking about how passion is a flimsy thing, and it's a feeling, and it's, like, a feeling that you get when you, like, admire something or someone, or, like, or you're like, you like something. But feelings, like any other feeling, whether admiration or passion, like, or like anger even, like, are temporary. Like, they're not always there. And she was talking about how a lot of people have like these expectations that their children or that they themselves were supposed to pursue their passion and stay with that passion and like find their like perfect career because of that passion. Me. Okay, me. Like, I do that all the time. And it causes so much like self-doubt and like confusion, because I'm just like, why don't I have a specific passion? Like, why can't I decide on one thing? Like, why can't I just be fixated on this one thing and then like pursue that and like have like a fixated career and like be okay? And it's because that's not how it works. Because she was talking more and more about passion and how it's like an emotion and it's more of like a feeling than an actual like physical thing that you can like, that stays the same, that you can like adamantly pursue for your whole life and get a like one single career that's gonna like fulfill your entire life dreams and like fulfill every one of your needs, like physical and like psychological needs as well. And just, it can't, because passion is a feeling. It's not like a physical thing that lasts forever. And so you can't find one career that matches that one passion, because that one passion can change in a day and it's not going to be there forever. And so like, you need to stop thinking about finding a career in your passion with your passion and finding a career that, and more finding jobs that temporarily interest you or something. And then like I don't know, like this is where my mind started rejecting it, because it was so shocked by the whole passion is not a physical thing, that you can't actually pursue it and you can't find a good career with passion, that I like started like distancing myself from the video sort of, because, you know, even though I understood what it meant and I agree with her, my mind was still rejecting it because it doesn't want to accept the fact that I'm lost and like I don't have a purpose and yada yada yada. And I'm still in that phase, and like it's kind of hard to talk about it because like my mind is like rejecting. It's like, shut up, like it doesn't matter, like shut up, this isn't important. But it is important, and I needed to keep talking about it, but like my mind just keeps telling me to shut up and not talk about it, because it's like it doesn't want to accept the fact that passion is not like permanent. It's not a thing that I can pursue and just find one specific career that's gonna like fill all of my dreams and fill all of my needs and like give me a purpose for my entire life, because that doesn't happen realistically. Like, so she said just find a job that suits your like physical needs, like your money needs, and maybe something that like fits your hours or whatever, and then like you'll probably find passion in that job, even if it's like not fun all the time. Like, you can't hate the entire job. And like if the job has good pay and it has good coworkers and like you're doing okay, then like you'll find passion in that job, and that job will teach you things that will help you throughout your life. You don't have to stick to just one job or one like area of like work. Like, you know, that's what she was trying to tell me, which is like smart, and it's actually really good, but also at the same time my mind still wants to reject it and just be like, no, I can't do it with not having a purpose, blah 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 blah. And like, it's stupid, but like I'm trying not to think like that, because, but it's really hard, because like she was talking about, we have, especially like teenagers, I feel like, and like anyone else who's like in high school or even in college, or like just looking out for like jobs, or like is not like doesn't have a job or isn't happy with their job, or they don't think they're happy with their job or whatever. Like, we have this immense pressure on us from society and our like families and everyone too, that like we need to find passion, and once we find that passion we need to stick with that passion and find a career with that passion for us to be happy. And it doesn't work that simply. Like, you can't just follow the books, because the books aren't always right and they don't apply for everyone. I mean, sure, maybe that works for some people, but even people who are so positive that they're gonna find this, that they have this one career in mind, like 2 years after that career, and they have that career and they're happy and they're making money or whatever, and their so-called perfect life now, they can change. Like, it's not permanent. It's never permanent. Like, your ideals and your passions change drastically all the time. Like, it's not, yeah. So basically that's what that taught me. And I'm still in the process of accepting it because I don't want to accept it even though I know it's truth. It's so funny how the mind works that way, isn't it? It's like literally someone is showing you the truth and like telling you the truth and you understand that it's the truth, but you still want to reject it and ignore it just for the sake of your own feelings. It's ridiculous, and I'm like trying to fight it so much, but like it's so difficult. It's like fighting your feelings versus logic, and it's like I know the logic is right, and I know I want to like stand by the logic because the logic is what's going to get me places, but my feelings are just like fighting it with every tooth and nail, and it's so frustrating, and I hate myself so much. Well, I don't hate myself sometimes. Anyways, but like, yeah, it's just, ugh. Yeah, so that was like a little talk, because like it just inspired me to talk about it too, because like it's important. Also like helped me work through it a little bit more, because I was like could tell that I was like rejecting it, and I didn't want to reject it because I understand that it's the truth, and I understand that it's like good, and it's like right, and it's like okay to not have a purpose, and it's okay to not know exactly where you're gonna be, and it's okay not to have one specific passion, or even like none that you like fully fixate on. Like, it's okay, like as long as you still have like a career and you're still making money and like you're still like somewhat happy, even if like you don't have like your dreams in sight, or you don't even have dreams, like that's okay. Like, it's, so yeah, I'm like trying to accept that, and I know that's the truth, but like my mind's just fighting it so much. Ugh. But again, there are a lot of people who like disagree with that too, but like I don't disagree with it. I just don't want to accept it. Because, I mean, once you've been taught something your whole life and then someone tells you something completely different that is the truth, but also so hard to accept, because I have 17 years under my belt of being told that, like, you need to find your passion. I'll support you once you find your passion and you discover whatever you need to do, and, like, find your job and your dreams and, like, blah, blah, blah. It's frustrating. But it also, like, gives relief, because now I don't have so much, like, pressure. Even though I don't want to accept it, there's also, like, a little bit less pressure on me, because I feel like now I understand that there's, like, not, like, a set purpose for me, and I don't need to have a set purpose. And, like, that set purpose, even if I did have one, it would probably change anyways. And even if it didn't change, like, that purpose doesn't define me. Like, what I do defines me. So if I just sit here and worry about my future and worry about, like, what my passion is, worry about what I'm going to do with my life all the time, instead of just taking opportunities as they're given, instead of searching for ones that aren't even there, or searching for ones that are unattainable, like, then that just means you're wasting your life and, like, not experiencing things that you could experience, and just focusing on this passion that is so temporary that it's not even worth searching for. That got a little more dirty. Blah. Can't speak. That got a little bit more deep than I thought it was gonna be. But, you know, you get my point. You get my point. You get my point. Okay? Oh, I also found out the date for when I'm leaving, the 19th. That also means that my medicine, because I started it, because they said to start it a week before I leave, and I thought I was leaving this week, so I started my medicine last week. So that means I have to keep doing my medicine, otherwise it won't work. And then that also means that, like, I might run out of medicine by, like, one pill. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully that doesn't happen. I pray, like, that doesn't happen. Oh, wait, no, it would actually be down by 2 pills, because... No. It'll be down by 1 pill. Right. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. I don't know. Also, I have a question. Like, okay, I kind of want to start doing games more on my channel, but like, I'm unsure if I want to like stay on this channel or if I want to like make a new channel and then like make it my gaming channel. Cause like this is like vlogs. Like there's no other way around it. Like these are vlogs. Like this is just me talking to a camera about my life every day. Just so these are vlogs, and like gaming channels are like entertainment, right? So like maybe I should like make a different channel and then like put the videos on there instead, and then like yeah, I guess I don't know what I would call it though. Just a nobody gamer? The nobody gamer? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. But it's something to think about. Anyways, I'm gonna go now because I had my little meal and like don't have anything to add today because like literally have done nothing aside from play video games. And they're not even video games, they're like mobile games, but because I don't have like a monitor or a PC or I can't, like I have a PlayStation but I can't play that PlayStation because my grades aren't good enough for my dad. So I've had that PlayStation in its box, brand new, for like a year and a half maybe, and like I still haven't played it because he won't let me because my grades aren't good enough. I mean, he's probably right. That would probably distract me more into PlayStation, but like still, like it's just hard because I want to play it. Okay. Yeah. Oh, also, I scheduled my friend to pet sit popcorn, and I'm going to teach her how to pet sit popcorn. My only concern... never mind. Yeah, it's fine. I'm sure she'll be fine about it. Like, it's fine. My only concern is that, like, she might, like, forget to do some things, and, like, then that will, like, freak me out. Or Popcorn will, like, freak out, too, because, like, he's, like, he hates people being near him. We share that in common. And, because he's, like, a wild animal, technically. Because, like, I don't think my friend's grandma, who she gave it to me, like, I don't think she, like, had him, like, even when she had him as, like, a baby, like, I don't think she interacted with him very much. So he's, like, he doesn't know people. He doesn't know that people are safe. He just sees them as, like, big predators. So he hates people. Like, even when I'm feeding him, he freaks out. Or when I get too close to, like, his little thing, he freaks out. So, like, and I've tried, like, I looked it up, like, ways to tame, like, turtles. But, like, by now he's, like, fully grown pretty much, so like it's too late to like try and train him to be used to people. So he's like, he's gonna be like this for the rest of his life. I kind of wish I gotten a baby so I could have like trained it to like be okay around people. But it's not that I don't love Popcorn, because I do love Popcorn, but like I just wish he was a little bit more nicer, you know? Like anytime I feed him, he like bites, like he eats the food, but then he's like glaring at me like, get the fuck away, bitch. And I'm just like, okay, dude, like seriously. I have a long history with animals not getting along with me though, because like I had this one pet hamster that I killed on accident. Okay, it's not like I maliciously murdered on purpose. I've done that with fish, and I was 9 or 10. Okay, I was dealing with a lot of stuff. Okay, and also I was a child, so like you can't blame me for killing a fish. Okay, like it was intentional, but like still I was a child, okay? Like, you can't. I just thought it was kind of cool seeing them, like, die. This is so bad. This is so bad. I sound so psychotic. But, like, really, I did. I kind of, like, liked seeing them, like, breathe and, like, gasp and, like, flop around. I thought it was cool. They were guppies, okay? They weren't gonna live that long anyways. Look at me trying to justify my psychotic childhood behavior. It's not even mentioning, I used to have Barbie dolls, but I hated Barbie dolls, so I would pop their heads off and just like play around with their heads only. Because I didn't like their bodies. I thought their bodies were too hard and like weird, and I liked holding their heads because their heads were soft and hairy and like just, what was wrong with me? Like, oh, I think I also liked the heads by themselves because the heads would float, and so when I was in the bath, like I would just see bobs of hair, and I thought that looked cool. Okay, I think we already questioned my sanity enough. Just stop talking, Angela. Like, just stop. Like, it's but yeah, my hamster didn't like me when I had it. It was like legitimately hated me. Like, just nope, did not like me. Also, I distinctly remember holding her was not a pleasant feeling because she's so delicate. I thought she was gonna break when I felt her or like held her, because like I would hold her and then I would literally, like, if I put too much pressure, I could feel her skeletal structure, and it freaked me out because it was so thin and delicate. I was like, oh my god, this bitch is gonna break. I'm gonna squeeze her too hard, she's gonna break. And then she also like always bit me. Like anytime I put my hand near her cage, she would bite me. Every time. Like, just, she hated me. And then we went on vacation one time, and I did that thing. I don't know if you've seen the cartoon movie Flushed Away, but there's a rat pet, and this girl, like, before she goes on vacation, she like fills his food container like really high up, and then she leaves. And that's what I did, because I just filled her container, like, or my hamster's container, like, a lot, and I thought that would be enough because we were leaving for like maybe 3 or 4 days. And then I came back, and all her food was gone, and she was dead. So I think she starved, and I killed her. I would say I regret it, and I did cry. Like, I know I was sad about it, but I was also slightly relieved because she hated me. And she was not worth the work. Like, let me just tell you, that cage, anytime I cleaned out her bedding, like, it stank so bad. It's not worth the bites. She never even let me pet her. Like, ugh. It was not worth it. Oh, the one time it was worth having her, though, was, like, she had this little hamster ball. Oh, my God. And I thought it was hilarious because, like, she would walk, and then she would poop, and there's, like, a trail of poop following her little hamster ball. This is funny. But anyways, one time, my mom was sleeping, and she hated my hamster because she doesn't like rodents. And so I picked up the hamster in the ball, and I put her in the ball, and I put the hamster ball under my mom's pillow. She screamed so loudly. This is so bad. She grounded me, and she like almost took away my hamster. So yeah, but it could have been worse. So could have been worse. Could have been like a lot worse. She didn't have like one of her little freakouts, because back then she was still pretty good, because I think she was in counseling regularly, and she was having like a good job, so she was doing okay then. So yeah, those were like probably the best 3 years that I had with her, because that was when she was like stable. Yeah, that was when she was like the most stable I've ever seen her. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go now because I talked a lot, and that's, yeah, okay, bye.